Hey guys, I'm Dimension Jump and today I'll be reviewing the Pokemon trading card game Pocket app, which was released back on the 30th of October of this year. Now, this is a sort of like, what if the Pokemon trading card game was an app? And this is a quite an interesting app, I would say, because it's the way it works is similar to the way that the normal TCG game or the original TCG works, in that you might get a pack of Pokemon cards, and then within those packs is random Pokemon that you might get, like a Pikachu, a Mewtwo, a Greninja, and a variety of other ones, and you don't know which Pokemon you're going to get until you've opened the pack. Now, you do have 3 packs that you can choose from. You might get more. I'm not sure. I've played. It's one of those games that I've played like on and off. Like I will open it up every so often and just see what cards I get. But for now, you might get more cards in the future, maybe in terms of like packs. But for right now, the 3 packs you have are Mewtwo, Pikachu, and Charizard packs. And now each pack a variety in terms of cards, and it's pretty standard when it comes to cards when you open them. Like you might get some basic cards, like a trainer card or an item card, and then you will get some Pokemon cards, and then you might get a shiny card. And shiny cards are like normal cards but shiny. And you will get, depending on the cards you get, I think a variety or rarity on the cards, because you get diamonds or stars. I think the better the cards are, the more stars and diamonds you get. And yeah, and after you collect like a bunch of cards, and the new cards you get will be registered to the in-game Pokédex, which I think is kind of cool, actually. It's kind of cool because it's kind of like the normal Pokédex in that, like in the Pokemon series, because like with the Pokédex, the more cards, the more new cards you get, the more registered entries you will get in the app's Pokédex. And I think and I think that's quite interesting because you can see how many cards you've collected, and which cards you can use in the game once you're battling with friends or something. And you will get repeats. I feel like it's a lot of repeated cards. Like I think there's like repeats of some basic cards or basic trainer and some item cards, some repeated Pokemon cards like Pikachu. I think I've had several pincers, I believe I've had, and a variety of other repeat cards. And there are some cards that you will get. They'll show you a specific animation. I think the first one I got was something like that. Was a Pikachu card, and it showed you like Pikachu sleeping in a forest, and it showed you a variety of other Pokemon. I think it showed you some Pidgeys, some Moopers. I think there was some other foresty type Pokemon as well, and you will get cards like that. But it is rare that you will find some Pokemon cards like that, and I think it does even tell you, depending on which cards or which packs you're using, it does show you, or I think it does tell you, like, okay, you've got these different cards. These cards are common, these cards are rare, these cards are super rare, or something like that. And yeah, I think the app is very similar to the normal game. So yeah, and now I'm going to quickly show you how the app works. So yeah. So when it comes to the Pokemon TCG Pocket app, you are given, I think as of a while ago, you're given an additional pack, that being the Mythical Island, which is the one with Mew, and you can choose which one you can choose from. So you can either choose the base pack, which was with Mewtwo, as well as Charizard and Pikachu, or you can choose Mew. So I'm just going to choose the Mewtwo one. And as you can see, you can choose either Mewtwo, Charizard, or Pikachu. So that's quite nice. Like there's like a lot of variety to choose from. So I might pick Pikachu for this. And what you're given is basically this a bunch of Pikachu cards, or packs, I should say, and you can basically choose which ones you want or which one you want. And so let's say I go with this particular one. So you can basically just swipe at the cards or swipe at the pack, and you're given a bunch of cards. And a lot of the time, you will get repeats, because like a lot of the packs that I opened have had repeats. But you will get new. There will be a chance to get new packs or new cards for those. From the pack. So I'm now going to choose a new one because I want to change it up a bit. And yeah, so again, like with the other ones, you can choose whichever pack you want. So let's go with this particular one. Same as before. And again, you will get some new cards. I just got a repeat for that one. Another repeat. And yeah, and there is also a chance for you to get like a special, like the shiny cards. So yeah, that's quite cool. And you can see if you do get new cards, it will be registered to particular decks. So for the mythical one, it will be the mythical decks. For the Pikachu, Mewtwo, and the Charizard one, it will be for their particular decks. And as you can see, this is like all the cards that I have at the moment, which is quite cool. And they're all placed into like their different types. So you know this. So like you've got like the poison ones here. You've got the flying types. I think there's supposed to be normal types here. You've got fossils. You've got like the trainer cards. You've got like the shinies, and also there are cards like this particular Pikachu one that will have a particular animation, but I think these ones are quite rare. And as you can see, they have like this own. Well, these type of cards have their own animation to them, which I think is quite cool. And it basically just shows you what's inside the card, and I think that's quite cool because I think with this type of game you can pull something like this off, because there is a Pokemon card game and it's so cool, and you can see like what's happening on inside the card with like the bit of a Pokemon, so that's quite cool. So yeah. So that's been it for the gameplay. Now to go back to the review. So overall, I would say that the Pokemon TCG Pocket App game is fun. I think it's one of those things where you will probably want to come back every now and again just to check on what kind of cards you might get from a particular pack, and you might also want to try and use the app to play against friends and family and stuff like that. And yeah, it's pretty much one of those things where it's just pretty much the TCG stuff, but on an app on your phone, and it's kind of like the whole thing with like Pokemon Go sort of thing, where with Pokemon Go, it's pretty much what if you could have Pokemon on your phone, and that's what the TCG Pocket App is, but with the trading cards. And yeah, I think it's really cool, and I do like the way how you try and collect cards and stuff like that. So yeah, I do like the whole different daily challenges stuff that you can do in the app, like collecting a certain amount of cards or opening a specific amount of packs, that sort of thing. So yeah, I think it's one of those things that's quite fun to do every now and again when it comes to like seeing what kind of cards you might get in a particular pack. So yeah, so that's been my review for the Pokemon TCG Pockets game. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.